know whether this new job description meets.
Okay, thank you. Good morning. This is the February 16th, 2016 meeting of the Town of Dudley Personnel Board. I'm Mary Beth Marziotti, Chair.
Lorna Wade.
Anne Marie Gray.
Rose Smolka.
Joan Godecki, clerk.
Thank you. It is 9:04. I'll open the meeting. First on the agenda is our minutes from our last meeting from January 19th, 2016. Has everyone had a chance to review?
Yes, I make a motion that we accept them as presented.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We don't have any appointments today. We do have 2 resignations. We have a resignation, I have a email from Board of Health Clerk Jamie Rice to Joan about her resignation. Please accept this letter as notice of my resignation from my position as Board of Health Clerk with the Town of Dudley. I intend to work through the month of January to allow time for a new clerk to be hired, with my last day of work being January 28th, 2016. I was recently offered an opportunity to train and work as a regional health inspector with the Division of Public Health in Worcester. I'm thankful the time I've spent in the Board of Health office. I've learned so much in a very short time, and I feel honored to have worked with such an exceptional team. Kind regards, Jamie Rice. That was dated December 27th, so we have not had any interviews for a new clerk. Good morning. We have another email from Town Clerk's the Town Clerk's Assistant, Ellen Cody, dated January 15th. As of today, Friday, January 15th, I am giving a 2-week notice. My last day of employment will be Friday, January 29th, 2016. So we have 2 positions to fill. Unfortunate. So, so I do have a note that Aura will be re-advertising. The Town Clerk's Assistant job has been posted in-house and advertised in the paper, cable, and website, and Aura will be re-advertising, so it will be in the next week's Times. Okay, Chief Wayner, you'd like to speak to us?
Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning.
Yeah, I got copies of all the
Applications?
resumes and applications from Joan and all the candidates. We have one in-house candidate, and had some discussions with the chairman and the town administrator. I think the plan is to interview probably 3 people, including the in-house candidate and possibly 2 others. I kind of looked at these over the weekend. There's one other one I would say to interview, and then I'm not sure who the other one would be, so I don't know if I'll tap into your expertise as far as somebody that you might see in there. I know there were a couple of applications that also said too they were interested in both my position and the town clerk's position, I think, as well, so
Okay.
something with their consideration. I don't know what the plan is. I just was going to get some guidance from you folks as far as what the next step in the process is as far as
Typically, we have interviews with at least one personnel board member, if there are other people available, but yourself and the candidate. Sometimes town administrator sits in on it as well, depending on availability, so we can just talk about scheduling.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good. That's probably, because I know the town administrator is out until, I think he's back tomorrow, so we can touch base with him. I don't know if any of you have any feedback on any of the candidates, if you want to let me know at some point, if there's something that stood up in your mind.
Sure, well, does Joan have a copy of the resumes, or is that what you're leaving
Copy of them
now?
all, so she has all the originals.
Okay, so we'll review,
So
and,
I know I have two, I'll let Joe know the, in addition to the in-house candidates, what I was going to suggest, and then, certainly if you have any other reviews of several of us, they're kind of possible.
okay,
All right, well, thank you very much.
very well.
You too.
Okay. Next on the agenda, we have correspondence from the State Ethics Board. There is going to be a training for conflict of interest training in Southbridge on April 14th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in council chambers. If anybody would like to attend that. Oop. Of course, old business, administration for the chief of police. We went out of order on that. He came in earlier, didn't want to hold him. Performance evaluations. I did meet with town administrator and Selectman Fox, and we went through, we have already all reviewed all of the performance evaluations. So we did have a meeting last week, and decisions have been made on raises, and I don't know, Joan, have you heard anything from that?
No.
So that will be his. I'm sure Greg will be, Mr. Valuconis will be sending out some information on that.
It was going to be discussed at the selectmen's meeting last week, but because of the weather, they didn't have one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Next on the agenda, a job description for the water and sewer position, superintendent position that was combined. We voted to combine the position, but not on the job description. I do have a memo here from Dan O'Connor to it is to the Water and Sewer Commission. I did not see a copy of this before on the compensation. I'll read it. Last night, Selectmen voted to support our request for a salary increase for the new combined water sewer superintendent position. They had previously voted to support our request to combine the two positions. The top end of the range was they supported was $73,680, a $6,500 increase from John's present salary. These are the same numbers we used at our last meeting when we agreed to present John with an offer, and they have now been endorsed by Selectmen. The Selectmen also agreed and confirmed that it is within our authority to establish and pay interim compensation monies. I spoke with John this morning, and he has accepted the offer. His mood is good, and though it is less than he thought it should be, he is appreciative of his job and of our persistence in concluding this matter on his behalf. Kristen, please calculate and process the necessary vouchers as follows. Interim, 9/3/15 through the end of our current week's payroll at $125 per week. Ongoing, process necessary voucher to adjust John's weekly pay, also starting at the end of our current week's payroll cycle to the new rate based on the $73,680 number. At the meeting, Selectmen asked for assurance that we would not request any further near future salary increases for John. We were also asked to confirm that this is indeed a salaried position and as such is not entitled to additional hourly or per diem compensation. I acknowledged the salary question and agreed that we would not seek further increases in the current 2015-2016 fiscal year or the 2016-2017 fiscal year. I did, however, suggest that going forward, the new combined position needs to be evaluated independently by the town's compensation consultant. Kristen, please add to the agenda for our next meeting a discussion on the appropriate split between the two enterprises for the superintendent's salary line item. Jan? So we do have the updated job description, which we did not vote on before. However, it was intended to be revised after our last meeting, and the town administrator is not here, and we don't have any confirmation that it has been approved by them. So I suggest that we hold off on this until...
Do we make a motion on accepting these? On
the job description,
Well, rather than forestall any kind of movement, I might suggest that we make a motion that this job description be accepted on the confirmation from the town administrator that this meets his expectations, so that if it does, then at least we've voted
Okay.
on it and it moves forward. So I would make
Yeah.
that motion,
That makes sense.
that we accept this job description contingent upon the approval of the town administrator, that it meets his requirements, what he was looking for at our last meeting.
All right.
Do you have a second?
I'll second it.
Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Under new business, our annual report is due by March 14th. Joan, do you have, is that the,
No, I spoke to Michelle. I haven't had time to do it yet.
okay.
I spoke to Michelle, and she said we could give it to her on the morning of the 15th after the meeting.
Oh, after our next meeting,
You
okay.
can approve it.
All right, terrific. Does anyone have any other business? Okay. Our next meeting will be Tuesday, March 15th at 9 o'clock. It is 9:15.
The Ides of March.
9:15, does any, can we have a motion to
9:15?
adjourn?
March 15th.
9:15? No.
I said no,
3:15.
no, I'm saying now, it's 9:15 now.
I'm sorry.
We have a
Motion to adjourn.
do we have a second?
I'll
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.